inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Serve Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Drain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, RTC Networks, the City of Ray, United Quality Cooperative, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Flag Family Media.
And as we come back here to Blue Jay Nation in Stanley, North Dakota, my name is Randy Peterson here on GameDay Media. We've got Region 3 girls basketball this time. It'll be the Stanley Blue Jays hosting the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers here from Stanley, North Dakota. My name is Randy Peterson, and we're coming to you live from our NCC Sports Desk as we continue with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We've got a lot in store for you tonight. The Lakers with a 10-5 record on the season so far, looking to get their first win of the season here in Region 3 play. The Stanley Blue Jays with a 2-11 record on the season. They're still looking for their Region 3 first win of the year as well. So the head coach for the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers is Tracy Bond. She's in her 9th year as the head coach. And Heath Hetzel, I believe, is in his 4th or 5th year as the head coach for the Stanley Blue Jays girls program here in Stanley, North Dakota. Again, my name is Randy Peterson, and it's our privilege to be courtside tonight from the NCC Sports Desk as we have our featured presentation tonight with the Stanley Blue Jays taking on the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers here in Blue Jay Nation live on GameDay Media. With that, when we come back, we will have our Continental Resources coaches' comments. It'll be head coach Tracy Bond of the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers after this 2-minute timeout.
At Hoagland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HowglenInsuranceServices.com.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit NapaOnline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we come back into Game Day Media from our NCC Sports Desk, welcome again to our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Tracy Bond of the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers with me to talk about their upcoming Division A Region 3 game this evening with the Stanley Blue Jays. And as we come back into Game Day Media, thank you, Coach Bond, for making yourself available here on our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments.
Of course, no problem.
Before we talk about your upcoming game this evening with the Blue Jays, this is the first time that we've been able to have you on Game Day Media. So if you would, please tell our viewers a little bit about yourself when you're not coaching the Lakers.
Just a teacher here at Des Lacs-Burlington. My son plays basketball for them as well. And my husband and I live here. I have two older kids, both in college. And it's kind of just what we do is chase basketball teams around the state.
That's great. You can wear off cars following the kids around. That's what we used to do too. I think we wore out 4 or 5 cars.
Yep, a lot of miles.
Yeah. Okay, as we continue on here, as I look at your roster, you have 3 seniors that are listed on this year's team and have a number of underclassmen. So tell me a little bit about the kind of game that the Lakers try to play with this year's team, Coach.
We've kind of been building toward a goal over a number of years here. We're not always the tallest, although this year I do have a little bit of that nice height in there. But our overall goal is athleticism and just hard work. We've always been a team that prides ourselves on defense and kind of controlling that aspect of the game and hoping that the rest kind of falls into place with that. And that's still our goal this year too, is we really want to defend well. I always tell the girls, you can have an off night shooting, but you get to decide if you play hard defense or not. So we kind of like that going into any gym, knowing that part of it at least is our choice. So we try to control that aspect all the time.
Tonight you'll take on the Blue Jays over in Stanley at Blue Jay Nation. Both teams are still looking for your first Region 3 win of the season. So what do you feel will be a key factor tonight to help the Lakers get their first Region 3 win tonight?
We've been working a lot on handling defensive pressure. It is a strength of ours to put on defensive pressure, and so we do work a lot of that in practice, but just our tendency is to kind of get a little hurried, and we've been struggling with too many turnovers lately. So going into any gym, especially a region opponent, we really want to control those turnovers a little bit better, see every pass, nice strong passes, and execute a game plan that way.
Well, you've been listening to our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments with the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers head coach Tracy Bond. We're still a few minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, so we'll step aside when we come back. We'll talk with Stanley Blue Jays head coach Heath Hetzel as we continue with our Border Plains equipment from their NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come back into our NCC Sports Desk, welcome back again to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Heath Hetzel of the Stanley Blue Jays with me to talk about their upcoming Division A Region 3 game this evening with the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers. And as we come back into GameDay Media, thank you, Coach Hetzel, for making yourself available for our Continental Resources Coach's Comments.
Absolutely, Randy. It's always a pleasure to visit, and we appreciate everything GameDay Media does and covering our games.
Before we talk about your upcoming game this evening with the Lakers, your Blue Jays made the jump to Division A basketball with the reclassification that was made in North Dakota for this year. That meant a change in new teams that you're playing against this year, probably putting on a lot more miles being driven to complete your schedule. That being said, the wins have been a little tough to come by this season, and after losing some very good talent from last year's team, although you do have some seniors on this year's team, the Blue Jays seem to be playing younger players and gaining some very valuable experience that will no doubt help the future of Blue Jay basketball, Coach.
For sure. It's been a challenging year, wins and losses for sure, but all in all, the girls are working hard. Our game the other night, we went up to Turtle Mountain, which was over a 2.5 hour jaunt one way, so definitely added travel, and the girls fought hard. We found ourselves in a large hole, and even towards the end of the game, the girls were scrapping and working as hard as they can. So the effort is still there. It's just that we're struggling to put the ball in the hoop, and hopefully those things will come. And each game, it seems like we see little things that are happening. So it's exciting to see. And like I said, we have some 4 seniors that are starters, and we start a junior, and it's good leadership. The girls they're keeping their heads up, and I see good things to come. I know we're getting some underclassmen in there as well, and so we got a number of girls coming up. Some of them that aren't even on the squad yet. That it's going to be fighting for spots on the squad eventually, and that's what you like to see. So that travel, I thought about the other day how the Class A the old Class A system, think of when we were up in Turtle Mountain, thinking of those guys, especially in Wofford City and Williston and Devil's Lake, and the travels that they have done for years. They were used to it, of course, and now it's we're not used to it. So we're making that adjustment, and we know we got a trip to Hazen coming up this Saturday, and Beulah next Saturday, and Dickinson on a Tuesday night, and We just, like I said, we just got back from Turtle Mountain, so it's certainly adding a different toll to the girls. And I schedule practices to be off on some of those long trips the day after, just to give the girls some rest and not to burn them out or anything. And they still have schoolwork to do, so that's first and foremost. So
well, tonight you'll take on the Lakers from DLB. Both teams are still looking for your first Region 3 win, according to the North Dakota High School Activities Association. So what do you feel will be a key factor tonight to help your Blue Jays get that first Region 3 win tonight, Coach?
Des Lacs-Burlington, they're always a tough squad. I look at their roster and our roster, wins and losses for sure. We don't quite match up, but I look at the height and the talent and such, and I think we match up well with them. So I'm looking forward to a good game. And we just number one, we struggle sometimes taking care of the ball in the backcourt on the press, and I think we had 20 turnovers at halftime against Turtle Mountain, and it's a lot of times it's not even times when we're getting pressured. We just, for whatever reason, we're either throwing it out to nowhere or throwing it to them, and just because we get kind of confused or whatever what's going on, and which is often partly my fault too. So each night we try to put the girls in position to be successful, breaking the press and taking care of that ball, and just on the offensive end we stress being aggressive on offense and taking shots. And I keep telling the girls this, that you're probably not going to hear a coach tell you to shoot as much as I do, and I'm constantly preaching at them to shoot. And I'd much rather have a missed shot than a turnover. And a shot, I always tell them, gives us two opportunities. One, it's either going in, or two, we're going to get a chance for an offensive rebound. So if we do some of those little things tonight, I think we should find ourselves in a position to be successful.
Well, you've been listening to our Continental Resources coach's comments with the Stanley Blue Jays head coach, Heath Hetzel. We're only a few minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, so we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup as we continue here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show from the NCC Sports Desk, after a few words from a few of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs. With our Acute Stroke Ready certification and full lab and radiology departments, our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our Family Practice Clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
And as we come back here to Blue Jay Nation, my name is Randy Peterson. Alongside my production crew tonight, running our camera tonight is Owen Miller, and running our computer board operations tonight, James Myers, both students at Tioga High School. And we really want to thank those two guys that have been with us thick and thin here. This week's been a busy week for GameDay Media. As we're broadcasting our fourth game of the week, I got to go back and count. It is our fourth game of the week tonight, and that'll feature the home team on the scoreboard, the Blue Jays from Stanley, and they're visiting tonight. The visiting team is the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers, both out of Region 3 Division A basketball. Like I said, this is our fourth game, but on Monday we did a doubleheader up at Honker Nation in Kenmare. And it was the girls losing to the Kenmare Honkers, the number 7 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, Division B basketball, by a score of 39-36. The boys took the floor after that, and it was a good game. It was tied 52-52 at the end of 3 quarters. And the Honkers eventually outscored the Pirates by 10 in the fourth quarter to take home a 10-point victory, 72-62 against the Tioga Pirates on Monday night. Then Tuesday evening, we were over here again at Stanley as the Blue Jays boys team took on the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers, and head coach Corey Anderson and his team took away a 10-point hard-fought battle over the Lakers by a score of 56-46. The Blue Jays put in another win in the game in the win column in Region 3. Tonight's course, we're doing Stanley DLB again, this time on the girls' side of the docket, and we'll finish up with a doubleheader coverage tomorrow night in Tioga as the Ray Jays come over for doubleheader action. The Ray Jay girls and the Tioga Lady Pirate girls will set to tip it off around the 6 o'clock mark. We'll go on the air around 5:30, depending on how those undercard games go, and then we'll finish the week with a boys varsity matchup between the Ray Jays and the Tioga Pirates, our 6th and final game of the week. So we're looking forward to our action here tonight. Our officials tonight out of the Williston Basin Officials Association. Jerry Canson will be one of our officials tonight. Aaron Pelton will be our lead official tonight, as well as Tate Ingot getting on the floor tonight as an official here. Tate, of course, is the head football coach for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. That's the first time I've seen him refereeing, so it's good to have some new blood coming in as officials for allowing these kids to fulfill their high school dreams as extracurricular activities in basketball. And if you're interested in becoming an official for the North Dakota High School Activities Association, make sure you get a hold of an athletic director somewhere in your area, and they can point you in the right direction, as this part of the state is in great need of officials in all kinds of different sports. And so we want to make sure that we let you know about that. But if you have any inkling at all, check it out. Chance to make a little money and also help these kids fulfill their extracurricular goals as an athlete. Other games in around the area tonight in girls action, Division B in District 7. The Divide County Maroons are hosting the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers tonight up in Divide County at Hagen Court in Crosby. And over in Ray tonight, the 7-ranked Kenmare Bowbells Honker is taking on the Ray Jays. Let's start that again. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers traveling over to Ray at Kurt Hoddenfield Court tonight to take on the Ray Jays. Of course, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers ranked number 7 in the last media poll of the year, of this for this week. We're going to be honored with a playing of our national anthem. It'll be a high school senior from Stanley High School by the name of Braxton Istelart.
He'll play an alto sax rendition of the national anthem. He's a senior here at Stanley High School. He's had a number of stars at the state band competition, and presently he is the high school all-state first chair in as an alto sax player, and he is directed by sixth-year band director Brittany Swingler here at Stanley, North Dakota. So after they do the initial announcements, we'll have Mr. Braxton Istelart with the playing of our national anthem and an alto sax solo. As we continue on here with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we're privileged to be courtside this evening here from Stanley, North Dakota, here at Blue Jay Nation. Beautiful gymnasium, and we're looking forward to our broadcast tonight between the Stanley Blue Jays and the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers. With that, we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer as have our national anthem.
If you would please rise, remove all headgear, while junior Braxton Istelart plays our national anthem.
Hey, great job by Braxton Istelart, a senior here at Stanley High School, with the playing of our national anthem. As we look at our participants tonight on our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup, it'll be the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers starting with number 2, Paige Berard, at one position. She is a senior. The next player introduced is Kaylee Werner, averaging 10 points a game, along with number 22, Ava Brown, a junior. Xana Berkeley is a senior, and rounding out the starting lineup is number 3, Logan Eastes. So for the 9th-year head coach Tracy Bond, they'll go with Paige Berard, Logan Eastes, Kaylee Werner, Ava Brown, and Xana Berkeley. And as we move over to the home team on the scoreboard, the Stanley Blue Jays. They'll start tonight with a junior, Haley Deteen. She stands 5'3", wears number 3. Getting the start again tonight, Bethany Enander, a senior, along with Matia Stone. Matea is a 5'7" senior. Also starting tonight, number 14, Molly Lund, stands 5'6". She's a senior, and rounding out the starting lineup is Clancy Hornberger, the leading scorer for the Stanley Blue Jays, averaging about 16 points a game. She stands 5'8". She is a senior and wears number 22. And so as we look at the starting lineups again for the Lakers, it'll be Paige Berard, Logan Eastes, Kaylee Werner, Ava Brown, and Xana Berkeley. And for the Stanley Blue Jays, it'll be Harley Detain, Bethany Enander, Matea Stone, Molly Lund, and Clancy Hornberger. There's the whistle. The tip is controlled by the Lakers.
And then the Lakers lose the basketball. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. And so the ball goes over to the Stanley Blue Jays as the Lakers come out with a little bit of backcourt pressure. Clancy Hornberger says, everybody get away, and I'll bring the ball up the court, which she does. Right side to Molly Lund. Lund gives it up to Enander at the top of the key, and now they're playing on the left side of the floor. Here is Hornberger going to the paint, off the glass, gets the roll. And the first bucket of the game goes to the Stanley Blue Jays, Clancy Hornberger. Good start for the Blue Jays. On our opening Northwest Therapy Services start of our first quarter, as a shot put up by number 12, Kaylee Werner, falls away, no good. And here come Hornberger again for the Blue Jays. Hornberger looks, gets it to Enander. Now to Lund, kick out to Hornberger, pulls the trigger from three, no good. A little bit too deep as the rebound is on the floor. It's going to be picked up. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to the Stanley Blue Jays. With 7:01 to go here in the first quarter, we're just underway here on our opening quarter of this featured matchup tonight. Here's Hornberger again off the glass, a little bit short, and the rebound comes away to the Lakers as Eastus comes into the front court. Eastus is a sophomore for the Lakers. They go inside. There is number 12. That is Kaylee Werner with the shot. Her shot comes up short, and it'll be a two-shot foul called against number 3, Haley Deteen, with her first personal, first team foul. And so Werner will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. First one's up and in, and the Lakers are on the board. Werner, averaging 10 points a game, is a junior for the Lakers, and the second one is also in. So that ties the game up at 2 apiece with 6:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Teen picks up her dribble, gives it up front to Hornberger, comes into the front court left side. Hornberger lost control of herself and then falls to the floor and gets called for the travel. First turnover against the Blue Jays here with 6:31 remaining in quarter number 1. Ava Brown comes into the front court, gives the ball up to number 12, Werner. Brown gets it back, looks inside to Bjerkli. Bjerkli in the paint, puts up the shot that's no good as Stone with the defensive rebound for the Blue Jays. Still 2-2 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here is Detain. Goes inside to Stone, a kick out to Bethany Enander. Spin move at the paint, gets it down to Stone. Nice little feed. Stone can't finish. Here comes Eastus and the Lakers into the front court. Berard, kind of lengthy, the senior. As the ball is turned over, last touch by the Lakers. And it goes back over on the second turnover, goes back over to the Blue Jays. 5:32 to go here in the first quarter. Hornberger goes right side to Lund, goes along the baseline, and they try to kick it out to Stone, but it's intercepted there and knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. It'll stay with Stanley. 5:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Here's a shot put up by Lund that's no good, but the ball's going to go off the hands of the Lakers. And so it's going to stay with the Blue Jays with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Substitution, Caitlin Berg checking in, a senior for head coach Tracy Bond. And now the Lakers tap it out of bounds on the out of bounds play. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. 5:21 remaining. So they get the ball out at the top of the key to Stone. Stone with the dribble. Now tries to go around defender Bjerkli. Gives it up to Enander, a little spin move, and here's Lund. Lost the handle, goes over to Hornberger. Hornberger walks to the top of the key with only 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They got to get it away, and there's a shot clock violation as they didn't know what was going on with the shot clock and ended up turning the ball over on their second turnover of the game. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. As Werner, the junior, comes into the front court. Picked up there by Harley Detain. Another junior has a poke check, and Detain is going to pick up her second personal foul, and just like that, Annie Royce will check in for head coach Heath Hetzel. Royce is a freshman. Stands 5'11", and wears number 15. Had the opportunity to visit with her dad at an EMT conference this past weekend. It was fun talking with him. Dustin. Lakers with the basketball. They're going inside to Bjorkley. Kick back out to Werner. Pulls the trigger from three. That's no good. As Hornberger goes high for the rebound. And here come the Blue Jays again as Hornberger, the senior, comes into the front court. Stone looks inside, now tries to take it inside herself with the dribble. And with that, before anything happens, it'll be a full timeout that's called by head coach Heath Hetzel. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of Region 3 Division A girls basketball right here on Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back here live to Blue Jay Nation, tonight's game is brought to you in part by United Quality Cooperative with locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Check us out at our website at uqcoop.com. That's United Quality Cooperative, another Game Day Media sponsor here, coming on board just recently. As we continue on here, the Blue Jays almost had a chance to steal it. Sierra Yale into the game. Gives it up to number 22, Ava Brown, and then they throw it away. Another turnover. That is turnover number 3 against the Lakers, as Bjorkley will check out of the game and Paige Berard will check back in for the Lakers and head coach Tracy Bond. 3:40 remaining here in the first quarter. My name's Randy Peterson. Glad you've joined us. Make sure you let everybody know we're on the air tonight. Subscribe to our broadcast on our YouTube channel, Game Day Media ND. There's no charge to subscribe and enable all the notifications. You can find us at Facebook as well at Game Day Media. As the three-point shot by Berard is no good. The offensive rebound gets it back into Paige Berard, and now we're going to have a foul that's going to be called on the shot. It's going to go against number 22. That is Clancy Hornberger. First one by Berard is good. For her first point of the night. Second one is also good. Facebook one. Again, you can find us on YouTube at Game Day Media ND, as well as on our Facebook channel, Game Day Media. Make sure you subscribe, enable all the notifications, and follow us on Facebook. Shot put up by the Blue Jays is no good, and we play on here as the Lakers yet to find the range from the field goal. They got 4 free throws to lead the game by 2. Entry pass into Yale, and Yale puts in the first field goal of the game for the Lakers. It's 6-2 with 2:25 remaining. Here's a poke check by Eustis, but it lands in the hands of Stone. Stone with the dribble goes right side to Molly Lund. Lund with one dribble, then runs into troubles. It goes to Stone, and then we're going to have an over and back violation against the Blue Jays. Their 4th turnover of the night. As substitutions coming in again for the Lakers, Kaylee Werner along with Xana Bjerkli checking in for head coach Tracy Bond. 6-2 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Bjerkli with it, guarded there by Stone. They go on to the left side. Now an entry pass into Bjerkli. Did everything right except finish. Here's Hornberger. Stone with a deep 3. That's short. And just like that, it'll be Casey Bombeck checking in. CJ Bombeck, excuse me, checking in for Molly Lund. So CJ is into the game. Here's Berard. The kick out to Yale. Yale from the paint dishes it off. Blocked from behind. Good defense by the long arm Clancy Hornberger. And here comes Hornberger leading the way. Gets double team as she goes to the baseline. Stops. Goes in from the glass right side for her 4th point of the game. She's got all 4 for the Stanley Blue Jays. Student section crowd encouraging the Stanley Blue Jays girls in a defensive effort. And there's a blocking foul. It's going to be whistled against the Blue Jays as Jarek Hansen whistles up number 5, Bethany Enander, with her 1st personal foul. That'll be a shooting foul for number 12, Kaylee Werner. Werner will go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe where she puts in the 1st of 2 free throws. She's perfect, 3 out of 3 from the line so far here tonight. 7-4 as Eustis checks back in for the Lakers as Werner completes the 2nd free throw as well. She's got 6 points here, 4 of them from the charity stripe. The Lakers have doubled up the Blue Jays 8-4. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Blue Jay Nation. And here's Royce. A little bit too strong on the turnaround shot from the right side, 7 feet out. Here comes Eustis pulling the trigger from 3. That's no good. As a rebound taken away and controlled by the Stanley Blue Jays. CJ Bombeck goes inside to Annie Royce. Royce finds Stone, who goes along the baseline and then has a blocking foul called against her, against Xana Bjerkli. Non-shooting foul. 1st team foul against the Lakers as Enander will trigger the inbounds pass. Here's Hornberger, misses the 1st opportunity, hits the deck on the 2nd one. And here is a nice entry pass down to number 23, Allie Glasso. Glasso just into the game. And now we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against number 3, Logan Eustis. Logan, the sophomore, picks up her 1st personal foul with 11.8 seconds remaining. Molly Stone checks back into the game for Stanley. Now here comes the Blue Jays as they throw it away. Actually, yeah, they do throw it away. Another chance for the Lakers to score the ball. Back to Bjerkli. Bjerkli pulls up, goes down low to Werner, and Werner puts it in at the buzzer. Costly mistake for the Blue Jays with 11.8 seconds remaining. It cost them 2 points.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Based out of Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% commitment. Busy Bees services include hot oil, trucking, and water hauling, and much, much more. If you're looking for the perfect career, consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. You can find them online at www.busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303. That's Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, based out of Williston, North Dakota. As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, here are the Lakers with the basketball in the paint with a kick out down to Bjerkli. Now they're going to throw it out wide as the ball is going to be intercepted by Detain. Turnover number 4 of the game for the Blue Jays. And here's another turnover for Stanley. As Werner goes in, misses the bunny. It'll be Yeastis putting up the second one. She's on the deck, and then we're going to be tied up. And the possession arrow favors the Blue Jays. So 12-4, an 8-point lead for the Lakers. Just underway here with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services second quarter. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this half of play. Here's Lund. Lund drives to the paint, puts it high off the backboard, no good. And as the rebound comes out to the Lakers. Brown with the dribble. Goes out on top. It's Bjerkli pulling the trigger from 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. For the post from the Lakers, hitting a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. First one of the night. Lakers were 6 out of 6 from the free throw line in the first quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Lakers as Royce goes into the paint, puts up the shot. Molly Lund there for the offensive rebound, gives it up to Hornberger, lets it fly from 3. Good decision by Hornberger as she nails one from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line, cuts the lead down to 8. She's got all the points, all 7 points for the Blue Jays here tonight. Glasso goes back door to Werner. That's no good. Brown with the rebound, puts up the shot. That one's no good. And then we're going to have a foul that's going to be called on the floor. So it'll be a non-shooting foul. Foul's going to be whistled against Bethany Enander, her second personal. First team foul here of the second quarter as Matthias Stone checking in for the Blue Jays, as well as number 2, Paige Berard, checking in for the Lakers. Hornberger checks out of the game as well for the Stanley Blue Jays. Entry pass into Werner. Nice fake. Puts up the shot. No good. Here's Enander getting bumped. No call. My goodness. And we're going to have a jump ball, and finally there's a whistle, but it's going to stay with the Lakers. Clancy Hornberger had about a 10-second rest on the bench before she comes back in again. 5:40 remaining here in the first half. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of this Region 3 girls basketball game here on Game Day Media as Caitlin Werner connects from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line for another three-pointer. It's back up to an 11-point lead for the Lakers. Reverse layup by Lund. Didn't finish. Here comes Glasso again. Giving it up to Werner. Left side to Glasso. Glasso gets bumped by Hornberger. Now it's in the hands of Brown. Over to Werner. Pulls the trigger from 3. No good. Hornberger runs down the long rebound. She's going to stop and put it up from three-point line. That's no good as well. A little bit short. 18-7. Ava Brown just inside the three-point line, puts up the shot. Bjerkley there for the rebound. Werner with a fake, goes to the paint, off the glass, and gets the roll here at Blue Jay Nation. Werner having a big first half for the Lakers. Now here's a steal. Lands in the hands of Bjerkley, going to be tied up. This time the possession arrow will stay with the Blue Jays. This break in action is brought to you by Brevera Bank, located right here in Stanley, North Dakota. A proud supporter of the Stanley community and the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customers, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. That is Brevera Bank, located here in Stanley. As a shot hits every part of the rim by Clancy Hornberger, and Hornberger continues the scoring for the Blue Jays. It's 20-9 with Hornberger having all 9 points. Gonna need some help pretty soon. We're down by 11. Eastis pulls the trigger from three. That's off the mark, no good. As Tea Nimatello, an 8th grader into the game, finds the defensive rebound for the Blue Jays. Over the head, Molly Lund throws it over the head of Enander for the 8th turnover of the game for the Blue Jays. Werner gives it up to number 10, J.C. Hutton, into the game. Now here is Eastis. Backdoor cut to Berard. Berard with the left hand, no good. The putback by number 22, Ava Brown, is no good. But we're going to go to the free throw line as the foul is whistled against Molly Lund with her first personal foul. As Ava Brown can't connect from the charity stripe. Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and then Brown puts in the second of 2 free throws to get on the board with 1 point. And now here's a turnover again by the Blue Jays, not controlling the basketball. One of the things that head coach Heath Hetzel mentioned in our Continental Resources coach's comments is that I got to take care of the basketball. And right now in this first half, they have got 9 turnovers to match their 9 points on the board. Berard goes over. Werner drives to the baseline, has the ball poke check. As she regains it, Enander lands out of bounds. Here is Berard going inside to Eastis. Kick back out to Brown, goes off of her foot. They turn the ball over. Turnover number 5. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Again, you're watching Game Day Media coverage of Region 3 girls basketball. Royce almost lost it with the 10-second violation. There is another turnover as the Lakers step in front of that pass and then bring it into the front court. And the Lakers almost throw it to the student body section of Stanley. Werner pulls the trigger from 3 and buries another Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. She's got 2 of them. She's got 16 points in the game here in the first half. 6 more than her average. Stone on the deck, and they allow the timeout by Coach Heath Hetzel with 1:18 remaining. It'll be a short timeout. We'll send it back to our studio for a word from one of our great sponsors.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come back here out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, my name is Randy Peterson. This segment brought to you by Thrivent Financial Advisors, located right here in Stanley, North Dakota. For all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota, please give Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle a call at 701-628-2384. Three-point attempt by Hornberger is too deep. And again, the Lakers have the basketball, up by 15. Here's Bjorkley going high off the backboard. She'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line on the shooting foul called against number 22, Clancy Hornberger, now with 2 personal fouls. Harley Detain and Bethany Enatter also have 2 fouls for the Blue Jays. First one by Bjorkley is up and in. She's got 4 points now. All of them here in the second quarter. Bjorkley again from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity line, puts them in. She's got 5 points, 26-9. Here's Lund. Giving the ball up to Stone, now back over to Lund. Lund bounce pass to Hornberger, lets it fly from 3, that's good. Count the basket. There's going to be a foul also. It's going to go against number 10, Caitlin Berg, as the three-pointer by Clancy Hornberger from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. And the and one is going to go to Clancy. Make it a 4-point play. They need every one of them. She gets the roll here. Big night for Hornberger. She's got all 13 points. Nine of them here in the second half. Here's a wide open Kaylee Werner. She didn't make it, didn't finish it. She had a lot more time than she thought she did. And here's Hornberger losing the handle on it, got in front of herself and just lost the basketball. Here's a kick out to Eastis. Wanted to pull the trigger, now goes out. They go inside. Good defense, and here is the Lakers again off the glass as the buzzer sounds, and another bucket for the Lakers at the half. Your score at halftime, it is the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers 28, the Stanley Blue Jays 13. We'll step out, we'll come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report. We'll recap all your team and individual stats after this 3-minute timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
As we come back here to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, the Lakers outscoring the Blue Jays 12-4 in that first quarter, and then outscored the Blue Jays 16-9 in quarter number 2 as they take a 15-point lead to the locker room, 28-13. For the Lakers, they were 8 out of 25 from the field tonight. They're almost perfect, shooting 90% from the free throw line. Going 9 out of 10. They've put in 3 3-pointers tonight, and they've only committed 5 turnovers tonight here in the first half. So a very clean, efficient game for the DLB Lakers tonight here in the first half of our coverage here on Game Day Media. On the other side of the scorebook, the Stanley Blue Jays have got one player that has scored all 13 points. That's Clancy Hornberger. She had 4 points in the first quarter. 9 points in the second quarter on 2 3-pointers, a field goal, and a free throw. And that's all 13 points, folks, for the Stanley Blue Jays. They were 5 out of 18 from the field, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. Hornberger had 2 3-pointers, and they've committed 11 turnovers in the first half compared to 6 turnovers for the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers. That being said, we're going to send it back to our studio as we continue on here from our coverage at Game Day Media at Blue Jay Nation in Stanley, North Dakota. My name is Randy Peterson, and we're glad that you're part of our broadcast here tonight. Tell your friends and family we're on Facebook at Game Day Media, also on our YouTube channel, Game Day Media ND, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, enable all the notifications, and yeah, be a part of us. We're a growing company here in Northwest North Dakota, and we look forward to continuing our work here as the postseason continues. We'll be at the District 7 Girls Tournament in Williston at the Well when that happens in February, and we'll also be down at Four Bears for the District 7 Boys Tournament when that takes place later on in the month of February. So a lot of basketball in store for you here on Game Day Media. Like and subscribe to all of our social media sites, our YouTube channel, and we'll send it back to our Nesset Sports Desk, our NCC Sports Desk studio, and we'll continue on after this timeout.
Growing family, The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
And as we finish up with our Bank of Tioga halftime report, your score once again at the half, it is the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers 28. The Stanley Blue Jays 13. So both teams getting their final instructions. The Blue Jays already on the floor after talking with head coach Heath Hetzel. The Lakers break the huddle after talking to head coach Tracy Bond. And the first possession of the second half will go to the Stanley Blue Jays. Down by 15, 28-13. As we start our Northwest Therapy Services second half, the Blue Jays with the basketball. Lund with the shot, banks it off the glass for the three-pointer. Molly Lund with the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Puts it in for three. Cuts the lead down to 12. Here's Werner from the paint, little runner, in and out, no good. Hornberger pulls down the rebound. Detain. Gives it up to Stone. Stone with the dribble. Bounce passes it over. Now gets it into the hands of Lund. Hornberger as they play zone defense against the Blue Jays. Detain. Goes inside to Enander. Dribbles out of trouble. Goes to Lund. Lund trying it again from three. That's no good. The long rebound comes out to Detain. And with that in the corner, Heath Hetzel, the coach for the Blue Jays, wants a timeout as they had Harley Detain pinned. It'll be a short timeout. You're listening and watching Game Day Media coverage of girls Class Division A basketball here from Stanley, North Dakota. Out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Stanley Blue Jays have the basketball. Hornberger dribbles to the top of the key, stops for three. That's off the side iron, no good. It goes out of bounds. And the ball goes over to Des Lacs-Burlington. 28-16. 12-point deficit for the Blue Jays against the DLB Lakers. Blue Jays have stepped up their defensive effort for sure. Back door, here's Hornberger, keeping it alive, goes into the stands, has a little bit of popcorn and brings it back out. I'm just kidding about the popcorn. Nobody offered it to her. Now here's a turnover by the Blue Jays again. Turnover number 12. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Gerard goes inside, tries to go inside, has the ball stolen. Here is Hornberger going in, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be whistled against the Lakers. It's going to go against number 22, Ava Brown. That's her first personal. I don't believe they are going to say that she was shooting. Okay, Clancy Hornberger toes the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line and goes off the back iron. No good. 13 points on the night for Hornberger so far. She had all 13 of them in the first half for the Blue Jays, and that's the only points they scored. 1 out of 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. As it's 28-17, the lead is now 11. Eastis goes off the board, no good with her shot. And the Blue Jays get a chance to get it under 10. Detain gives the ball up to Hornberger. Lund back over to Hornberger from 3/4 front court. Misses the 3-point shot. Kick out to Berard. Page with the shot, that's no good. There's Hornberger again with the rebound. Interior pass to Bethany Enander. Can't get it to fall and finish. And the ball goes off of Stone's hands. Now we're going to have a few changes for both teams as Annie Royce checks in for Bethany Enander. Sierra Yale will check in for the Lakers, along with number 10, Caitlin Berg. There's going to be a shot as Sierra Yale goes to the line to shoot 2 as a foul whistle against number 14, Molly Lund. It's a shooting foul against Lund, so from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, it'll be Yale toeing the stripe, putting up the first one. That is good for her first point of the night. 29-17, back up to a 12-point lead for the Lakers. Next one gets the roll here at Blue Jay Nation. Sierra Yale, a freshman for head coach Tracy Bond and the DLB Lakers. Her first 2 points of the game. 30-17. Here's Hornberger giving it up to Stone. Looks at the basket, gets a good shot at it. Just comes away empty, and there's a tackle made by Matea Stone as she picks up the foul. And it's a non-shooting foul, but Werner is going to come out of the game Coach asked if she's okay. Gonna sit on the bench for a little bit while she recuperates. And here's the ball on the inbounds play by the Lakers, throwing it away for their third turnover of the quarter. And with that, they're going to take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It's the Lakers 30, the Blue Jays 17. We'll step aside. You're watching Game Day Media coverage. My name is Randy Peterson.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Another new sponsor coming on board with Game Day Media recently is Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. They're based in Williston, a veteran-owned and managed company. No matter how big or large or small the job, they provide 100% commitment. Their services include hot oil trucking and water hauling and much, much more. You can find them on their website at www.busybeeshotoilinc.com or find them on the phone at 701-572-9303. That's Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. 30-17, 3:50 remaining here in the third quarter. The Blue Jays inbound the basketball, and they go right side to Enander. Almost lost it. Now here's Royce backing down the Lakers. Enander with the shot from the right block is no good. Here's the ball that's squatted out of bounds by Molly Lund. 30-17. Lakers inbound the basketball right in front of the scoreboard operators. Now here's going to be another foul that's going to be called against Clancy Hornberger. That'll be Clancy's third personal foul. It's the third team foul called against the Blue Jays here in the third quarter. Caitlin Werner, after getting tackled by Matea Stone, comes back into the game. Here's Eastus. Backdoor cut by Logan Eastus. And before she can get the shot away, I guess she is going to be a shooting foul. It's going to be whistled against number 10, Matea Stone, with her second personal foul. And Logan Eastus looking for her first point from the South Valley Dental Group free throw line and finds it there with her first point. 31-17 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Second one on the high free throw. Long rebound comes out to the Lakers. Here's Werner splitting the defense, and the ball is going to go off the fingertips of Stanley. So it'll stay with the Lakers. 31-17 with exactly 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Berard loses the handle on the basketball, picked up there by Logan Eastus. Now Werner with the shot from the baseline. It's too heavy, but Eastus there for the rebound. They go inside. Now here's a kick out to Eastus. Pulls the trigger from three. Good. Actually, it was a two-pointer. She had her foot on the line. 33-17. Lund goes to Stone. Stone back to Lund. Lost the handle on it. Now it's on the deck. Picked up by Stone. Backdoor cut to Hornberger. Hornberger goes through defenders and puts it off the glass for two more. Hornberger with 16 points to match her season average. Werner pulls the trigger from three. That's off the glass. No good. And now in the backcourt, there's going to be a foul called against Logan Eastus. her second personal foul. Blue Jays will get a fresh 35 on the shot clock with 2:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Hornberger into the front court. They try to go inside Royce. Royce has to run it down. Almost stolen away there. Now Royce gets it back from the paint. No good. I think Royce is going to be somebody to watch for the Blue Jays over the years. Hornberger pulls the trigger from a deep three. There's another three-pointer for the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Back to an 11-point lead. As the Blue Jays cut it. Wiener. And then we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled as Wiener gets fouled by number 3, Harley Detain, her third personal. That's the 15th foul, so from here on out for the next 1 minute and 24 seconds, any foul by the Blue Jays will send the Lakers to the double bonus Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe as Werner puts in the first of 2 free throws. She's got 19 on the night here so far, can hit 20 if she can put this one in. Good ball player. There's a second one. It's also in, so with 20 points, it's back up to a 13-point lead as Detain tiptoes along the far sideline, stays in bounds somehow. Stone decides to put it up, and before Rice can bring it back into play, goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Blue Jays. 35-22. Not sure what's going on, but a little housekeeping duties going on in front of the DLB bench. Probably a little bit of moisture down there from the last time out. But last thing we want to have is anybody slipping on some water on the floor. Here's Eustis, wasn't expecting the ball. Here's a cutting Werner off the glass, can't finish. Good out of bounds play on the fast break. Here's Enander from the free throw line, gets blocked from behind, but they're going to say it's going to be a foul. And the foul's whistle against number 12, Kaylee Werner. Sends Bethany Enander to the charity stripe. First one's up and no good. Still looking for her first point. Ava Brown will check in for Kaylee Werner. Enander's second free throw is good. So Enander's got her first point of the night. It's back to a 12-point lead for the Lakers. Here's a three-point effort by the Lakers. It's no good as Royce comes away with the rebound. Hornberger comes into the front court. 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Stone pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. Eustis goes over to Ava Brown. Now out on top to Berard. Over to Björkley, and Björkley no good as the ball is going to be off the fingertips of the Blue Jays. It'll stay with the Lakers. And with 4 seconds to go, the Lakers have had last-second shots in both the first and second quarters. Let's see if they can make it 3 for 3, and they do. As Brown puts it in, as the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the DLB Lakers 37, the Stanley Blue Jays 23. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services. Start of our fourth quarter after this 1-minute timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
As we come back to start our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter, Ava Brown, the beneficiary of some good passing, puts it in for her 5th point of the night. 39-23, a low-scoring affair here tonight. Clancy Hornberger double teamed, and then there's going to be a foul. It's going to be called against Ava Brown. That'll be her 2nd personal here in the second half. It's the first team foul of the fourth quarter against the Lakers. As Aaron Pelton, one of our officials tonight, hands the ball to Molly Lund, and we're underway again. Here's a steal by Berard. Berard going in, putting the shot up. That's no good. Offensive rebound by the Lakers. Looking to take some time off the clock. Still try to get a good shot as Ava Brown tries to split the defense. It'll be a foul on the floor. They can pick probably three of them, but they decided to go against Matea Stone. Prairie Motors and Stanley devoting ourselves and helping our customers to achieve their best of their ability and high quality vehicles and service. That's Prairie Motors. Matt Evans and his team stopped by Main Street. Prairie Motors and Stanley. Here's a shot by number 3, Eastis. And Eastis puts it down for her 5th point of the night. Here's a foul that's going to be going against number 2, Paige Berard. As we have some players coming in and out. Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa located in Tioga on Main Street. They're your full service salon and spa. Follow them at Hidden Beauty on Facebook. DA Land LLC, established in 2021, providing quality skid steer attachments. And Molly Lund. Got to get that one in there from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line with another 3-pointer off the glass. And Ava Brown starting to heat up here. She's got 7, 4 of them here in the quarter. DA Land, established in 2021, providing quality skid steer attachments. Farm and ranch supplies. Feed and pet supplies in the Tioga area. We'll keep it right here as there's a timeout on the floor, but we'll keep it here as the Porch, a locally owned coffee shop in Ray, North Dakota, serving a variety of drinks for everyone. And there's a flavor for everyone with Mandy Knox at the Porch over in Ray, North Dakota. Surge Aesthetics, located in Hazen, is our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence you need. You can call Corey at 701-870-0529 for your Hazen appointments. That is Surge Aesthetics, located in Hazen. Technex Solutions, offering measurement sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Give Jason a call at 701-641-0647. That's Jason at technexsolutions.com. And your Farmers Union Insurance Larson Vossen agents, located in Crosby, North Dakota. They sell crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. That is the Larson Vossen agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota. 6 minutes to go in the contest. It's a 17-point lead for the Lakers. Eastis goes inside to Brown, and then we're going to have another shooting foul called against Enander. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. And Ava Brown will toe the stripe. Puts in the first of 2. The substitution gives us a chance to thank Flag Family Media, KTGO, located at 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that free KTGO mobile app. Flag Family Media Group. 45-26, things getting kind of spread out here for the Blue Jays. They're down by 19. Entry pass into Royce, turns and faces the basket, comes away empty, but then runs down her own rebound. Goes over to Enander, kick out to Stone. Stone pulls the trigger from three, that's no good. Interior pass to Xana Bjerkley. Here's a three-point effort by Caitlin Berg. The putback by Eustis. And when you get more than one opportunity, things tend to go your way. 47-26. Another bucket by Eustis, her 7th point of the game. Lund. Thought it was a shot, lands in the hand of Enander. Enander fighting hard to keep it alive, kicks it back out to Royce. Here's Lund again. And now we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against number 10, Caitlin Berg. That's her 2nd personal of the game. As Allie Glasso will check in for the Lakers, replacing Logan Eustis. Hornberger. Deep three, no good. Sierra Yale brings the ball into the front court. The freshman goes left side to Brown. Brown drives to the paint, picks up her dribble, goes back door to Glasso, then Glasso loses it. Turnover by the Lakers. 4 minutes to go. Molly Lund with a deep three, ends up being a pass to Clancy Hornberger. And Hornberger will go to the charity stripe as the foul is whistled against Ava Brown, her 3rd personal foul here in the 3rd quarter. Hornberger with 19 points on the night. Puts up the first one and can't connect as Paige Berard checks back in for Xana Bjerkley. Holly Deteen will come in for head coach Heath Hetzel and will replace Matthias Stone. Hornberger again from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line can hit 20 points if she can knock down this free throw, which she does. 4 points above her season average. She's got 20. And the Blue Jays trail by 20. Here's a little runner by the Lakers. Sierra Yale comes away empty. Enander comes into the front court. Backdoor cut to Lund. Lund has her shot blocked. It'll stay with the Lakers. And it'll stay with the Blue Jays. Check that. 20-point lead, 47-27, Blue Jay basketball. Step back three for Hornberger is off the iron, no good. Got a good shot, good look. Didn't connect. Berard going inside to Brown. Brown with a kick out to Glasso. And Glasso connects from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. Here is Royce with a little jumper, and Annie Royce with her first 2 points of the night. It's 50-29, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. My name's Randy Peterson here on GameDay Media. Glad you've joined us here tonight. There's Ava Brown going in with the little bucket off the left glass for her 3rd field goal of the quarter. 8th point of the game. 8th of the quarter, excuse me. She got 11 points. Royce lets it fly from 3. That's short as Berard runs down the rebound for the Blue Jays. Players starting to take their sweats off, so we're going to probably see some new players coming into the game here the last couple minutes of the game. Here is a shot put up by Ava Brown, which is no good. But she'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and the foul committed against Clancy Hornberger, her 4th of the night. And Brown toes the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, where she connects and stays perfect here in the 4th quarter. Line change for the Blue Jays. 5 new players coming in, and we'll call them as we see them with 1:51 remaining. Second one by Brown is also in, and Brown's night will be over as Logan Eastis checks back in. Ava Brown finishes with 13 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line here in the 4th. Big quarter with 10 points for Ava Brown. Here's a shot put up by Gustafson, which is no good. Minute and a half to go. Here's Eastis going inside to number 20, Ava Whalen. Sorry if I'm slaughtering your names, but Ava Wallen, I believe. Here's Glasso again from the free throw line, puts it in. As Ali Glasso now with 7 points on the night, as head coach Tracy Bond makes a line change as well. Clock running. Just over a minute to play here. We'll have our DNL Paraffin postgame show, which will include a visit with the winning head coach Tracy Bond, along with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, as that foul shot put up there by the Blue Jays falls away no good. Hopewell in with the shot. Now here's the ball lost by the Blue Jays. Comes back out to the Lakers, and there's going to be a foul that's going to be whistled. It's going to go against number 12, CJ Bomback, her first personal foul. And the free throw by number 21, Hope Wallen, gets into the scorebook. Wallen is a sophomore for the Lakers. Second one is also in, so 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Very good foul shooting by the Lakers as a team. 20 out of 22 from the charity stripe tonight so far. Here's a backdoor cut missed by Carly Risman. That'll be a turnover against the Blue Jays, and with 17 seconds remaining, the Lakers can run it out. Here's CJ Bombeck. Can she beat the clock as the ball goes out of bounds with 1.7 seconds remaining? Buzzer sounds before the shot's away. Your final score is the Lakers 58. The Blue Jays 29. We'll come back with our DNL Paraffin postgame show. We'll catch up with the winning head coach and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got the winning head coach, Tracy Bond of the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers, as the victorious Lakers did a nice job tonight with a 58-29 win over the Stanley Blue Jays. Pretty good team effort tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we really tried to do a lot of different things and just kind of work on us. And the girls did really well. They did a good job with that.
And I thought your defense tonight was exceptional, limiting the Blue Jays to just 29 points. I mean, Clancy Hornberger was the only Blue Jay that scored in the first half, so you gotta credit your defense that you guys put on the Blue Jays tonight.
That is always a strength of ours, and we preach that day in and day out. Our girls are a defensive-minded team. That's the way I like it, and they really take that to heart. They do a really nice job with that.
I thought your Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the game tonight, Caitlin Werner, did a great job in leading your Lakers to the win tonight. I mean, with 20 points through 3 quarters, didn't play a whole lot in the fourth quarter. I know she got tackled there by Matea Stone. I don't know if it ended up being a tackle, but it looked like it could have been a pretty good tackle on the football field. But anyway, she had a great game tonight for you guys.
Yeah, Kaylee battles. That's all there is to it. No matter what I ask of everybody, Kaylee battles.
You've been listening to our head coach, Tracy Bond of the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers. We're going to step aside, take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll visit with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the game.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the game, Kaylee Werner, a junior for the Lakers, a guard, and very good guard at that. You had a nice game tonight, Kaylee. It's nice to have 20 points in the victory over the Blue Jays tonight. You only averaged 10 on the season, so you doubled that average. Pretty good game tonight.
Thank you. I thought we played really good defense today. You know, my shots weren't falling in the first half, but I got back into it, and with the motivation of my teammates, I really got back into the game, and I helped assist people and score points.
And I thought the defense that your Lakers played tonight against the Blue Jays. I mean, they got some offensive talent, but I just thought your defense was kind of suffocating tonight, so to speak.
Yeah, so our coach wanted us to, go full force on them, and I think we executed that very well. And our defense was really good tonight. I think by far one of our best defensive nights.
Well, this is our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Kaylee Werner of the Des Lacs-Burlington Lakers. Give a wave to everybody that's listening out there at our camera up there. So congratulations, and go enjoy the win with your teammates.
Thank you.
We'll finish up with our Brad Johnson Insurance with our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this timeout when we come back with more of our postgame show.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
at Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
And as we come back to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, I'm telling my guys to shut things down before I should be telling them. They're telling me what to do here. So I got to listen to my broadcast team a little bit. Thank you, Owen, and thank you, James, for being a part of our broadcast tonight, our production team tonight. As we look at the scorebook tonight, the DLB Lakers outscored the Blue Jays 12-4 in the first quarter, took a 28-13 lead at the half to the locker room, 37-23 at the end of the three quarters, and outscored the Blue Jays 21-6 in the final quarter to take home a 58-29 victory over the Stanley Blue Jays tonight. My unofficial books held the Lakers at 17 out of 47 from the field tonight. They shot exceptionally well from the free throw line, shooting 20 out of 22. Could give a clinic with that kind of a success rate from the charity stripe. They had 4 3-pointers tonight and only committed 9 turnovers. For the Blue Jays, they were 10 out of 39 from the field. They were 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. They've knocked in 5 3-pointers tonight, and they had 15 turnovers. Individual scoring goes this way for the Lakers. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Kaylee Werner, with 20 points tonight to lead the Lakers in scoring. 13 points put in by Ava Brown, 7 points each for Logan Eustis and Ali Glasso. 5 points for Xana Bjerkley, and 2 points each for Ava Walling and Paige Berard. And for the Stanley Blue Jays, Clancy Hornberger, the only one in double digits as she tickled the twines for 20 points tonight. 6 points for Molly Lund, 2 points for Annie Royce, and 1 point for Bethany Enander for a total of 29 team points tonight. As we continue on with the final day tomorrow of coverage on Game Day Media, we have double-header action tomorrow night. It'll be the Ray Jays coming into Tioga to take on the Tioga Pirates. The girls will tip it off around the 6 o'clock mark. We'll go on the air at around the 5:30 mark. And then after the girls' game is completed, the boys will take the floor at Pirate Court in Tioga with the broadcast coming live to you on Game Day Media. Doubleheader coverage tomorrow night. On behalf of my broadcast team, Owen Miller and James Myers, on behalf of all of our all of our clients who make this all possible, we couldn't do it without our clients. And certainly, if you have an opportunity to utilize some of the services or products that our clients sell or provide, make sure you give them a big thank you on behalf of for allowing them to be a part of Game Day Media. And like I said, we couldn't do it without our great sponsors for sure. My name's Randy Peterson. Once again, your final score here from Stanley, North Dakota was the DLB Lakers improving to 11-5 on the season with a 58-29 win over the Stanley Blue Jays. Until tomorrow night in Tioga, my name is Randy Peterson. Join us tomorrow night here on Game Day Media.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, RTC Networks, the City of Ray, United Quality Cooperative, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Flag Family Media.